guys, so I'm not going to start this video off being cliche and saying how the month went by so fast, because we all know it did. We all know life's going by so fast. At least that's how I feel. You guys should really be thanking me, because I normally would go off and say how this month passed so quick, but I'm just going to stop. I'm going to save my words for my January favorites. So the first thing I want to talk about that I've been absolutely loving this month is the Lorac Unzipped palette. I got this at Ulta and I believe it was around $45. These are the colors that are in it, and it's just so beautiful. When I swatched these, I was like, wow, because I was debating whether getting this or the Lorac Pro palette, and I decided on this just because I figured these are like neutrals, and I wear neutrals more than I wear any other color, and these are just absolutely beautiful. I actually did a look using this today, if you guys can tell. And I also did a tutorial using this, and it is a Valentine's Day inspired tutorial, so I'll link that down below. Of course, I got a lot of comments saying, blend, you suck, blah, 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 keep blending, yada, yada, yada. And I thank you guys for your criticism, only because I do know that blending is something I have to work on. It's something I struggle with. I feel like my eyelids and my crease are like two different sizes, because one eye always turns out better than the other eye, and one eye always looks blended and the other eye doesn't. So that is something I'm going to work on, but I just want to say, I understand that maybe when you're watching a tutorial you see something that maybe you know should be fixed, but it just seems like everybody who's criticizing the way I do my makeup is the ones who don't do videos. So who's to say you guys know how to do makeup? And I don't mean that in a rude way, but sometimes I think people are always so gun-ho about telling other people what they need to fix when they might not even know how to do it themselves. So that's the end of the rant. I just wanted to say that. Just keep going on with eyes. I've also been wearing the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara a lot this month. I have it on today, and I think it makes my eyelashes look very, very long. I do like layering a volumizing mascara on top of it, only because this pretty much gives length rather than volume as well, and I really like voluminous lashes. But this is in the Carbon Black color, and I just want to show you the wand if you guys have never seen this mascara before, although I'm sure many of you have. It's just a fiber brushed wand, and it has like very thin little bristles on it, but it's very good for lengthening. So if you need a good everyday lengthening mascara, I would highly recommend this. Now onto face products. I've been using this Maybelline Age Rewind eraser, the dark circles eraser. My color is in medium. Comes with a sponge tip applicator, which a lot of people say isn't sanitary, but I mean, I'm using it on myself and I wash my face and my hands are clean, so I have no problem with that. I think this is honestly one of the best concealers of all time, in my opinion, that I've tried. I've never really experimented with high-end concealers, so I can't really tell you about those, but for drugstore, I definitely say this is one of the best. It's also kind of one of the priciest. I think this is about $9–10 bucks, but it is a good product. Although there isn't much product in it, what you get out of this is definitely worth the money. I caved. I bought the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish and Soft and Gentle. I've been eyeing this forever, and when I went to the register and checked it out, it was like $30, $32, and I was like, what? I thought this thing was like $22 or something, so this was definitely a splurge for me. I'm not one to get MAC all the time, so when I do get MAC, it's a huge treat, and I like eye it and Google it, like, but with my eyes, I Google it. Googly eye it. Does that even make sense? I just keep swatching it. It's just beautiful. It's a really pretty highlighter. Gold, silverish, and it even has a little bit of a pink undertone. I just started getting into highlighting, so I figured it's about time I picked up a nice highlighter. And let me just swatch it for you and show you what it looks like. If you guys can see the sheen on it, it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can see. I highlighted my Cupid's bow down the nose and my cheekbones. Another face product I've been using a lot this month is the Olay Night of Olay Firming Cream. Now, I was running out of my nighttime moisturizer, and so I needed a new one. This one reminds me so much of my mom. If you guys know how like a scent or a song makes you remember something, this definitely reminds me of my mom. Every time she would kiss me goodnight, she would smell like Olay, because that's the cream she used at night. But anyway, long story short, this works really well. It's very, very hydrating. It's a little bit on the thick side, so that's definitely why it's a nighttime moisturizer, because I would not recommend going out with this on your face during the day. You'd definitely be a grease ball. But at night, I think it's nice because it really sinks into your skin, and by the morning time, my skin looks so glowy and just, it looks moisturized, and that's something my skin's been lacking, so I do owe it to this. One of my favorite lipsticks of all time is this Kate Moss lipstick. It comes in the black packaging, and it's by Rimmel London, Kate Moss line, and it is in 08. It's a really pretty nude color, kind of like a brownish taupish nude, but it is just perfect for my lips. I am in love with my color. This is my go-to color. If I don't know what lipstick to wear, I'll always put this on. And I'm almost done with it, so I'll definitely need to go buy backups because this is one of my favorites of all time. I do have an updated hair care routine video coming up soon. Basically, I've been using all new products. I've totally tried to like revamp my hair and make it healthy and moisturized because I do suffer from dry hair. But another thing is I need volume. I was watching Makeup by Ally, her hair care routine, and she was talking about the Mitchel Extra Boost Daily Boost Root Lifter. And she said what's nice about this is it's not crunchy, it gives you volume, and it doesn't feel like you have something in your hair, because I have the Not Your Mother's texturizing powder, or like root lifter powder, and I know that Got To Be has one too, and it just leaves like a weird residue, like it's hard, and if you wanted to run your fingers through it, it's not gonna happen. But this is nice because it does allow you to run your fingers through it. It doesn't even look like you've applied product, and I like it because it's a spray, so you just kind of lift up where you want it and then just massage it in, and that's it. But the thing about this is you do need to use it on damp hair. So the little difference between that and the regular powders is the powders, you know, need to be on dry hair, and this needs to be on wet hair. But so far I've been using this a lot, and I do see that it's working well. Pink body cream. Oh wow, this is the Pink Pretty and Pure Super Soft Body Lotion. This smells amazing. Wow, it just smells awesome. It says smells so pretty with pure jasmine and pink lemonade. It is literally like the girliest, prettiest scent ever. I've been using it every day. I kind of said in previous videos that I was kind of gonna lean off the typical, you know, commercialized body lotions because I don't feel like they do anything, and I feel like they're just for scent, but this really does moisturize and it smells good. So this is an A+ product. I'm going to be purchasing this again and again. This was $15 for this size, but honestly I don't think I'm going to go through this anytime soon, and I bought it during the semi-annual sale, so it was like $8, but that was a great buy. Now last but not least, for miscellaneous favorites, I've been eating to death these Jolly Rancher chews. These are just so good. If you could just think of a Jolly Rancher in a chewy form, that's what these are, and my favorite one is blue. So I've gone through 2 bags already. This is the second bag, and if you guys don't know, I have a really big sweet tooth. I love, you know, sugar, anything sugar, whether it's cake, cookies, whatever. But my weakness is candy. Literally, I could eat candy all day, every day. Candy is like my favorite food. I'm surprised I haven't had a cavity yet because I'm addicted. Another secret you guys probably didn't know about me is I have a really hard time drinking water. I just don't get thirsty throughout the day. I could go all day with drinking 1 bottle of water, and that's fine. And I mean no juice, no nothing, just a bottle of water or just 1 cup of juice, and I'm fine. I just don't get thirsty. But I know that's not good for you, and I know I need to drink more water. So what gets me drinking water is these Crystal Light little packets. They're just the individual packets like this, and you just pour it in your water bottle, and I only drink these like every other day. I use 1 a day. I won't drink more than 1. And it's just kind of nice because it helps me get through the water bottle a lot easier. This one is the raspberry lemonade. I'm not really a fan of this flavor. I tried the pomegranate cherry one the other day. Oh, I could just drink gallons of that. But it has 5 calories, no sugar. I mean, I know this is artificial and fake, but it's good, and I need to drink water, so I will continue buying these. And last but not least, this is a really random favorite, but I have been loving my Vera Bradley. It's like a little clutch. What's really nice about this is it has, first of all, it has a pocket right here. Then you could put in your change in this pocket. I keep like my door key and just random crap in there. It has a little pocket for like coupons or papers you need to keep. And then it has your like credit card slips. And then the other side has your ID, and what's nice about this too is I clip my keys onto this, so I just go like this, and it's just so convenient when I just want to run out the door, if I have somewhere to go, and it's just, I have everything I need right here. So this was like $35 at my bookstore. Best $35 I've ever spent. Hope you guys enjoyed my January favorites. I will be posting lots of videos this month, so if you have any requests, please leave them down below. I hope you guys have a great February. February is my birthday month, so I'm excited. My birthday's on the 13th, so don't forget. I'm just kidding. So that's it for today. I'll talk to you later. Mwah.